Hey guys, what's up? Shadowlands back for another commentary. Today we have another top 10 list from Hostile Life. We're looking at top 10 game-breaking items today. This includes weapons and other gear that you might use that really change the game a lot and would either alter the game entirely if they were removed or put in or changed in some way, or if more people use them and, exploited their whole problem-based thing. So starting off, we're going to say spec weapons are in the number 10 spot. Spec weapons completely changed the way Quarantine was played, the way Clan Wars could be played, and sometimes are unfortunately played, and they really do impact the game in a really big way, although usually emods can ban them. Next up is HBD. Clan Wars would not be the same without HBDs, without those built-in shams, without the built-in satellite scanner that anyone could use, and it really does change the game a lot, and I think the game would be much more tactful and much more skill-oriented and thought process-oriented, and be much easier to pick out hackers from non-hackers if HBDs were removed from the game. Do I endorse their use? No, not at all. I wish they were taken out. I don't use HBDs for that reason. Next up is smoke, fire, gas, and flash. Now this is meant to be more of a joke than anything else because actually that can break someone's game, quite literally. If your graphics card can't handle it, not saying that you really should be playing the game without a good graphics card, but if your graphics card can't handle it, it will force you to crash or it will ruin your game so long as you are standing in smoke, fire, flash, or gas. And smoke, if you use too much of it, can even crash the room. Next up is the M99-2. This is a sniper, and this is one of the only individual weapons on this list. Now the reason I say this is because not a lot of people use this gun. That's the only reason I say this. If more people use this weapon, it's a semi-automatic with a pretty good fire rate, 5 shots per mag, a consistent one-shot kill with very low damage drop-off, and generally a very powerful weapon. And if more people use this weapon, it would break the game, quite literally, because it is that good and has never experienced a nerf since its release. This is the M99-2. Next up is full speed gear. The game would be very, very different, and most competitive leagues wouldn't have as many rules if full speed gear was not an issue. Full speed gear is a really, really big part of the game. You see it in Clan Wars and almost any pub match you go into. It's much more popular than wearing tankers or heavy vest gear and all that kind of stuff so that you can move at 3 times the normal human speed. Next up is the shotgun. Now this is a particular piece of gear, and I'm so glad more people don't use this. I actually use it, and I'm kind of okay with that. It gives you a ton of stamina, so you can run forever. So you have over 20% 20% speed, and then you have over 50% more of your sprint stamina, plus the 45% that the shotgun gives you. So it really does change the game a lot, and it's a really, really big difference if you use a shotgun versus something else. Next up is auto pistols. Now I said this in the top 10 noob weapons, but auto pistols really break the game, and I don't like them at all. I really wish they weren't in the game. They ruin pistol-only matches and sniper-only matches where pistols are also allowed. I play a lot of those, actually, and auto pistols ruin the game. Next up are epics and demonics. I think this game could have been so much better if they just left those out. We don't need that overpowered stuff, and it would get rid of a lot of controversy and stuff in the game, and I think it'd be a lot more playable and enjoyable. Now, it's a lot different than most people would have expected because a lot of people have these weapons, but doesn't make it a good thing for the game. Next up are 3 weapons that I'm grouping into one: the Maxes, the Orthus, and the Duels. I don't really think I need to explain this, but they literally shatter open any idea of the game that could possibly make this a competitive game. So, why is that not number 1 then? Number 1 is the M92FS Elite. Literally, it is a broken weapon because it has an infinite fire rate. You can fire it as fast as you want. If you don't believe me, get yourself a sewing machine, break off the bottom, and push the sewing machine down against your computer mouse, and it will fire literally 15 shots faster than a minigun can. It is a broken weapon, and anyone who's actually got a really fast tap fire and has a really good aim can land headshots like nothing else. But granted, you'll only be able to do that a couple of times because it is limited on ammo to 3 magazines total. So, hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 list. I'm sorry for a little bit of a cusp I've got today. I'm a little bit sore-throated, but I hope you guys did enjoy this commentary. Check out the TeamSpeak channel below and the Facebook group, and I will see you guys in the next video. Shadowlands out.
Round start.